Welcome back to the Heart, Mind, Money podcast with Perla Tamez Casasnovas, who is the founder of Latina Empire and the creator of this movement. I am Giselle Mascareñas, the COO of this incredible organization and the extractor of all things Perla in this podcast.
Yes.
P, what are we talking about today?
So today, it's Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the mamacitas and all the madres out there. Hoy es el día 10 de mayo y en México se celebra hoy 10 de mayo, miércoles 10 de mayo. En otros países de Latinoamérica también se celebra en 10 de mayo. Y en otros yo creo que el domingo, como el domingo pasado o el domingo que viene. Bueno, que al cabo que todos los días son el Día de las Madres, porque las madres son las puertas del cielo a la tierra. Mothers are the gates from the heavens to the earth. Just like envision that.
That's beautiful.
Envision like
that is like I think another tattoo.
Dun, dun. And then you walk with like some like amazing light on your face and you're walking through this path and you're like being illuminated with like singing angels and their trumpets like singing by your side because you're a mother. You've brought a soul into this planet. Like, and then you get a crown with all filled with flowers,
diamonds.
And diamonds, and you get caressed by the most amazing hand of women. Imagine men like no, let's get straight. With women like massaging you and just like doing your nails and your feet. Like today is a day to feel loved, to feel welcome. And if nobody loves you, no pasa nada. You love yourself. You love on yourself first because you need to know yourself. And the topic today is love language. What is your love language and what is your mama's love language?
I mean, how incredible.
Super important.
To make that an activity. Like, go find out what your mommy's love language is so that you can love her exactly how she feels
loved.
Yes. Because that shit is real.
Yes, 1000%. So we have 5 love languages, right?
We do.
We
What's
have
yours?
5 love languages. I have several. You don't have to have one. You
so
get to have several.
I have a severe one.
Which
Mine's
one?
super severe is acts of affirmation.
Okay.
Acts of service. Severe.
Okay, yeah. So there's 5 love languages. It's the words of affirmation, right? So people tell you, hey, I love you. Hey,
You're amazing.
I missed you. Oh my God, you're amazing. Oh my God.
Great job.
You tie your shoelaces. Like stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you clean the restroom. Oh my God, you're the best.
Hey,
most shiny restroom ever cleaned in my memory space. Like stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
When somebody loves words of affirmation, like literally, if you tell them little, real cheesy on something super little, to them it's like, I won the lottery, right?
My husband is words of affirmation.
Oh.
And so when I remember, I'm like, oh fuck, I haven't told him in a little while. I go
sexy
like,
beard, Ruben, sexy beard kind of stuff.
No, I'm like, that was amazing. I mean, look how beautiful the yard looks. I mean, our house is just amazing because of you. And he's like,
they love that.
They do love it.
So number 1, words of affirmation. Number 2, physical touch. So this is non-sexual. It's physical touch, as in a hug, a right handshake, una palmadita. ¿Cómo se dice? A pat on the back, like a soft touch on their head or your mom's hair. Like you just like to touch, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm very touchy.
Are
like,
you?
Yeah, like, ay, ¿cómo estás? Ay, gusto verte, you know, like
I thought that was just like a Mexican
that's
thing.
kind of, maybe it is.
I think
I'm a Mexican touchy woman.
Do you need to be touched?
No, I don't need to be touched.
I know.
As a matter of fact, when I get touched, it's como a little too much.
I felt that the other day when I was touching your tummy.
Oh, no, I like my tummy to get touched.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I do. Okay, so physical touch. So do you like physical touch? Does your mom like physical touch? Or those around you like physical touch? The third one is acts of service.
Big time.
Huge. Here's the catch. So do you like to do acts of service, right? Is that the way you love? Or how are you loved? So this is the catch, peoples. The way you love is not the same way you you need to be loved. So, for example, I love to perform acts of service. I love to help people. I love to service people. But I don't need people to do acts of service for me. Yes. So, for example, when I'm sick, I don't like people to tend to me. I want to be sick in my own bed, in my own space.
Leave me alone.
Leave me alone. I don't need the tiki, 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 what do you need? You need a soup, you need a hug, you need like me to read you a story. Like, no, déjame en paz. So that's the catch. So your love language, one thing is how you love, and then the other one is how you need to be loved. And then, of course, the same goes for the people around you.
Right.
How they love, and they're going to show you love, and how they need to be receiving love, right? So what is your favorite up to now?
I 100% know that acts of service is the way that I feel loved because, and it's not like, because one is gifts. I don't give a shit about gifts. I really don't. But if the littlest things, I'm craving a caldo, and all of a sudden I get caldo. I think oh my God, life can't get any better than this.
Yes,
That's how for me.
Yes.
I'm cold, and then I get a blanket. Oh my God, thank you. Like that's
so much.
me.
Yeah.
But I am words of affirmation.
Okay.
I like, it's just something that's innate in me to do that for others, to lift them up, to highlight them.
For you to give words of affirmation.
To give words of
That's
affirmation.
how you show love.
That's how I show love naturally.
Okay.
Because I'm not, I don't touch.
Yeah.
Acts of service I do, but I'm very particular because I'm very, like my time, like I'm not like all over the place anymore. I'm very like specific on, I'm home, I'm with my kids, I'm at work.
Yeah.
So
good.
it's very
good. So another love language is quality time, right? So
I'm trying to get better at that one.
so that's when, do you like to give quality time to yourself? Do you like to give quality time to those you love? You like to be present. You're not going to be on the phone. You're going to cater to them. You're just going to be consuming the time that you're spending with them, right? And how do you perceive love? So do you need people to give you quality time? Yeah. Like if your mom or somebody invites you to lunch and they're like on the phone the whole time, you're probably like super pissed, right?
But isn't that just in general?
Well, I mean, the phone is a big problem around the world.
Yeah.
It's just like part of our nature. It's like carrying a wallet these days. But it's like you have to have it with you, right?
You have. It's true.
Yeah. Well, except for me, sometimes I don't have my purse for days. I haven't had my purse and my wallet for like.
So the wallet doesn't
4
cover
days.
you, like
yeah,
you
I guess that
literally.
doesn't count for me.
But your phone, you never leave anywhere without it.
Yeah. So quality time is super important. Like, so your kids, they don't know better and they need quality time. And this is where I say quantity over quality over quantity, right? Which is super, super important. And then the last of the love languages is gift giving. So do you love to receive gifts? And do you love to give gifts? And
your love language is gifts.
I love to give gifts.
Do you love giving gifts? You like getting them too.
I like getting gifts.
You like being thought of like that.
Yes.
You're like, oh my God, you get excited for all of it.
All the gifts that I get.
All of it.
So for example, when Penelope, we had a baby shower, right? We had an intimate party, right? Family and friends and stuff, but people from all over the place, the world, like all over the US, Mexico. I got a gift from Europe. I got a gift from Israel, like sending us gifts.
Yeah.
And I love to receive gifts. But I think that that's like the seed that I plant because I give so many gifts all the time. Like I do a lot of charity. I give out a lot of food. I give out pies and I give out cakes. Like if I could have a bakery just for my gift giving, wow, that would be super cool. Like what gifts am I gonna send out today? Like pies, right?
Yeah.
Like cakes. I would love that. So that's understanding how you receive love, how you give love, and the same thing goes for all the people around you. So since it's Mommy's Month, we need to work on finding out how our moms feel the most loved.
Do you know?
I think Doña Sandra, my mamacita, she's a big person of words of affirmation. That's how she feels loved. Like, Doña Sandra, you're so smart. Doña Sandra, ¿por qué estás tan pilas? Doña Sandra,
pilas.
Like, ella le gusta ese rollo. Y le encanta quality time.
Oh.
Sandra loves quality time. Like that you say, vamos a la tienda, y vas a la tienda. Y luego, vamos a comprar un McDonald's, vamos al McDonald's. Y luego, vamos a buscar una concha. Vamos, y ella ahí anda en todo el show, ¿sabes?
Yeah.
Like, she's
always with the kids. She's always with you or your sister. Or your, always.
So she's a quality time kind of a human being.
That's interesting. Yeah. So how are you going to wrap that in a bow?
So I'm going to take her out on a one-on-one breakfast date.
with flowers and everything.
With flowers. And then what else am I going to do for her?
Because you're
she's
really
not,
good
like,
at
super
you're
huge
really
on
good at
gifts.
jewelry.
Yeah, but she's not super huge on that. Like, remember I gave her some earrings the other day, some pearls and diamonds. She was like, ay, hija, ¿para qué? And I'm like, ay, póntelos. So, and then I'm going to write her a letter.
Okay. What is that? Okay, writing a letter though, like what is that? Because that is all I want.
That's words of affirmation.
I have to get that for my children. And my husband. I love it so much. I'm like, don't even bother spending one dime on me. Just write to me and tell me all the things that I'm doing. All the things that I do right.
Those are words of affirmation. Exactly.
Oh my God.
So I think that you know, the campaign for today, for the rest of the week, is igniting
a knowing
of your mom or your whoever brought you up around you. How do they feel loved?
And go do that but times 10.
Yeah, I love that.
Ay, how beautiful.
Yeah.
You haven't clearly said, because is it just gifts? Like is that the way you feel absolutely loved? Like when you get a gift from your husband, you're like, wow.
It's important. So we have words of affirmation, touch, acts of service, giving, and what's the other one I'm missing?
A quality time.
Quality time. So out of all those, I like affirmation. Touch is big for me.
Okay,
right?
So it is.
Acts of service is big for me. Acts of service. Quality time is big, and gives. Okay, 4 out of 5 are important for me.
Pete, no, but have you ever taken the test?
Yeah.
All 4 came up?
I want all of them. I need all of. I receive love in very different ways. Like,
no,
yeah.
Totally, but how do you feel most?
All the 4.
Seriously?
Sí, pues that's okay. That's even better. Because if you do one
you don't need
and somebody else does another, it'll all balance out. Not the one person has to do all 4. But yeah.
How do you, and what's your most natural gift? Giving gifts?
Giving gifts and acts of service. Mm-hmm. And words of affirmation. I write a lot affirming to people, like
you do
who they are and what they mean to me.
So you also do all of them.
And I do touch a lot. And quality time.
Yeah,
I think I can get better at that.
I don't know if that's possible because you're like, voy a comer con las amigas. I'm gonna bring. No, I can't, Giselle, because I have my girlfriends coming over for. I'm like, how do you do that?
I do.
And
all
my girlfriend's
of those.
like, I haven't seen you in a year, and I'm like, but I don't have time.
No, I make time for everything and everybody. And then I have tios. My
you
tios.
Do how?
And I have my grandma. I make time to go.
But I think it's because you have a badass team.
No, but that too. But I make time to ir a ver mis tíos a México.
Wow.
Vamos a comer, tíos. Y yo junto a mis tíos y junto a mis tías. Porque yo necesito de eso. I need that for me. Like, I need...
Oh, it's not for them. It's for you, which affects them in such a positive way.
Yes.
But you need that for your soul.
Yes. Como fui a ver a unos tíos que no vienen para Estados Unidos y tengo chats con ellos.
You have chats with everyone.
So,
are you going to read us a chat?
No, I'm looking for a picture. Like, I took my time out of my busy day. I actually fell that day because I slipped. I was going with a pie to Reynosa.
Ankle day?
But yeah, on February 24th, I took my time and I went and I had a breakfast with my tios, like me and 65-plus-year-old uncles and aunts, right? And I took Sandra with me, and just, we're just talking about life. I like to spend time with people like that. I enjoy that.
Yeah, that's incredible.
I really do.
That's
like
incredible.
my nanas, like I'm eating and they'll sit eating next to me, my nannies, and ¿y cómo están? ¿Y cómo están tus hijos? ¿Y cuándo es la fiesta? Ay, qué padre, ¿qué te vas a poner? Ah, okay, te voy a regalar un vestido. Like, that's just a part of my life. I think I do all 5 all the time.
You do.
Mira, qué padre.
I wonder if that means because you don't really need anything.
Yeah, you give all of them.
You give all the things to yourself, so you give all the things to others.
Yeah, because I'm very full all the time.
Oh shit, P, that's something. Wait, hold on for a minute. Think about that. We all have something because there's something we need to be affirmed. Most of us, you're a unique soul. 1, you don't possess the fear chip. 2, like you give everything that you need to yourself. So that you're always so full. You're always so
relying
full
on somebody else to give me nothing.
On anything. It's all gravy. So you're like, enjoy it so much.
Qué padre, y si no, pues no hay pedo.
That's okay.
Yo me lo atiendo sola.
that's complete fulfillment. That's complete
Because
and utter fulfillment.
and if you think about it, it comes down to control. So I can't control people. I don't control nobody. But I can't decide what I give myself. So I give myself everything I want.
Yeah.
I don't rely on anybody. I take the responsibility to give myself everything I want. I pay the price for it because nothing comes easy.
That's a good point.
I pay the price. I give it all to myself. And then everything extra that I give myself and everything everybody else brings me, that's the key. And everything everybody else gives me is like the gravy, like it's the abundance.
It is.
So then what I'm feeding myself on a constantly basis, it's already like
reflected.
fulfilled. So I'm just putting it out and paying it forward. Give me 5.
Holy
we
shit.
found that. Échale ganas.
Be intentional, G. Get it.
So yeah.
Wow, that is something, you guys. I think there is just like a big aha moment right now because love languages is because we're all trying to like balance life and we're all going through life with these expectations and we need to be affirmed in one way or another. But when you hit the epitome of fulfillment, there's abundance. Abundance comes, abundance goes out, abundance comes, abundance goes out.
Yeah, it's very transactional.
And
And
goals,
so you're like
goals.
gas. You're just constantly fueling.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah. So
That's
imagine
beautiful.
you're out in a desert and you have a 100,000 tanks of gas and there's only 2 cars. You're going to fill up your car. But then you're not going to live on the planet for 500 years. So what are you going to do with the rest of the gas?
We'll fill up other people's gas.
Pues exactamente. You can't use it all up in your lifetime.
Yeah. Unless you have like issues and you like, just in case, I live forever.
Yeah. That's like people that are always...
People are so crazy like that.
No, but that's people that are miserable. People that are always saving. Oh, let's go out to lunch. Oh, no, I can't. I'm saving. Oh, let's go on a vacation. Oh, no, I can't. I'm saving. Oh, no, I can't do my hair. I'm saving.
Today is the only day that's
And I'm like,
guaranteed.
¿y si te mueres mañana?
Exactly.
Ni te voy a pintar el pelo. Like, you know? So things happen.
My God. Okay, so we have a plan for your mommy. I hope everybody who...
You have a plan for your mom. You do, G. You're going to go and talk to your mom. We understand that has a little bit of, she's already older. She has a little bit of Alzheimer's.
I bought a puzzle so I could do with her.
Okay, there you go. Quality time.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sweet. So what you're going to do, because she forgets, you're going to do the puzzle. You're going to record you playing the puzzle with her. You're going to take a picture. You're going to buy a frame that plays the videos, and you're going to leave it for her. And then you play your pictures.
Oh
so
my
it's
God, that's a good
constantly
idea.
refreshing her memory.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
a
beautiful.
good idea. Okay.
So
that's what I'm doing.
mamacitas, go out and celebrate yourself first, and then the others. Find out how your mom likes to be loved, how you like to be loved. Write letters, give a lot of hugs, give a lot of pies, give a lot of cakes, and just gift. Like even if you go into your closet and you have a bunch of extra stuff that you don't need, give it away. There's so many things to give. Like I have accessories in my house that sometimes I don't use, and I'm like, you want them, you can take them, because what am I going to use them for, right? So you just
true.
You don't need to be a hoarder. You know people that are hoarders and they hold on to like a bunch of old stuff. You know what's wrong with them? They hold on to their old feelings. They're just very, very stuck and they can't fill the void. So they think that by holding on to every little thing and being super possessive and being super controlling, that's their defensive mechanism.
Wow.
But anyways,
Don't
that's
be a
another
hoarder.
subject. Don't be a hoarder. Release your love. Embrace love, joy, peace, freedom, and empowerment. Latina Empire, Perla Tamez Casasnovas, here to serve you, here to ignite acts of kindness, because my purpose in the world is to make people joyous and happy in a very, you said it, I make a very practical way. Porque no mucha agua la perra porque se ahoga.
No mucha agua la perra.
My dad says that, like, no, Perlita, no mucha agua la perra porque se ahoga. ¿Y qué es eso? And so he says that you can't feed a dog too much water because they'll drown, right? So, like, not too much food because you're going to overeat. No, o sea, just what it is, you know what I mean? Like, don't try to overdo it. Just relax.
And I mean, and there can't be a better way to end it. 1, fill your hearts first before you can fill anybody else's. 2, take this time to like really find out what your mommy like really needs to feel the love the love and the compassion and the gratitude that you have for even being on this earth because of her. And 3, no le echas mucha agua a la perra.
Ruff, ruff. Bye, amigas. Un besote, manas. Las quiero mucho. Feliz Día de las Madres. Que se la pasen súper, súper, súper padre. Padrísimo, fregón, chingoncísimo. Tú tienes el poder en tus manos.
Thank you, everybody, for listening to Heart, Mind, and Money podcast with Perla, the awesome Perla.
Thank you.
Yes, I want everybody to look into the latinaempire.com. Look more into what this whole mission is. Also, on all our social medias is at the Latina Empire. At the Latina Empire. And to connect with Perla, who answers every single comment, message. We'll send you a voice message. We'll ask you to send her your WhatsApp. She will answer anything, any problem, any advice. I mean, you're pretty remarkable at that. And you can find Perla on Instagram at Reflexiona
con Perla.
Reflexiona con Perla. But we are all across social media, and Perla is always, every single day, pouring into you through all social platforms at the Latina Empire. And we also have our community at the Mana Lounge that you can find more information at any of the links on any of our social medias. And we would love to have you as one of our manas.
We've got to keep learning.
We got to keep learning. We got to keep healing our heart.
Healing your heart.
Challenging our minds.
Challenge your mind to fill your pockets.
To fill your pockets. Thank you guys for having us.